No, he's not there. Am I going to have to call Jonathan Ross? Because I'll do it. I'll ring Jonathan Ross. Right, that's it. You've driven me to this. Because, like, really, you know, there's, for God's sake, I mean, what? He's a very experienced broadcaster, Jonathan, with no interest in any sport.
No. Well, you can tell that by the way he dresses, though, can't you?
Right, can you?
Are you actually going to call him?
Calling him now.
Brilliant.
Right, there we go. He said call him. Just ring up Jonathan Ross. This is his phone. Jonathin, it's Russell Brand.
Hello, Russell, how are you?
I'm quite well. I'm doing this talkSPORT thing with Noel Gallagher. Do you want to be in it?
You're not back on the radio, are you?
I'm on the radio, Jonathan, and I'll tell you what, it's easy being on radio. As long as you don't take any needless risks, it's good, clean fun.
Okay, bung me on. What are you going to do? You want to do it now?
Yeah. How about right this second? I'll call you back on a proper phone.
Okay, call back in a minute.
Nice one, Jonathan. Cheers, mate. Later on the show, we will be talking to Jonathan Ross.
Two people who obviously have not learnt their lesson.
Two people have not. Listen, if we can't get through to Phil Brown, we will talk to Jonathan Ross. Come of the hour, come of the man. You are listening to Russell Brand and Noel Gallagher on talkSPORT. We've got a very special guest, my old radio colleague, Mr. Jonathan Ross. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, I can't help but think this probably isn't wise.
Well, let's see. Let's have a listen to it afterwards, Jonathan. And if it, it's not live, you know, and as you know, we've got very good previous when it comes to pre-recorded radio shows.
We'll keep making sure this one. We'll listen to it very carefully before it goes out.
Yeah, very, very carefully.
Can I just point out to people listening to this? This is the sound of two men digging an extremely big hole. This is how it starts. Where it finishes, God only knows. Fire away. Fire away.
We're relying on you to be the grown-up one.
I'm going to nonchalantly eat this banana, sit back and watch the mess.
Jonathan, Noel Gallagher is just reclining in a chair, casually eating a banana, knowing that for once he ain't the loose cannon blabbermouthed lunatic in the situation.
Could have put
You know what, Russell, here's the thing, we've both learned our lesson.
We've learned that.
Obviously not.
But we are, well, look, here's the thing. First of all, the idea of Noel eat the banana in the background there has made me think that would make a very good poster. So I'd like to put a bid in for that, for a theme, because I think that'll be a lovely image. Noel lining back, looking all the world like a slightly less civilised person than the rest of us eating a banana. That's a nice thought.
That's lovely, isn't
Actually,
it?
I'm going to write that down.
Like that fella with that baby.
Soon to be seen in an Oasis tour programme near you.
We are on talkSPORT. Now, part of our remit is to talk about football, so you're not bothered about any sport at all, are you, Jonathan?
I know, I used to quite like boxing, but then I saw a couple of boxing matches in more life up close, and they were a little too violent for me. I don't know what I was expecting. I'd seen it on the TV, I knew people hit each other, but being about 6 feet away from it was a little bit more disconcerting than I'd reckoned with. So I kind of stopped going to see that. But I saw some good fights, back in the day.
Do you know why that? Do you know why that is, Jonathan? Because when I first went to my first boxing match, it's because you see it without the commentary, and you see it for what it is, which is like a brutal duel between two fellas. Because when you're watching it at home, you get the commentary, and it's kind of
that softens it and makes it like
it makes it like a sport, and it's on TV. But when you actually see it in the flesh, it's like
it's too horrible. And the other thing was, we were sitting. I was there with behind us in the row behind us was the mum of one of the boxers.
Oh no!
I don't know.
And every time her son got hit, understandably, she went and it was really quite horrible seeing it humanised.
Wasn't that interested then?
My poor. Oh yeah, I know. I can see all the brutality. You didn't get sort of a little bit like, because there seems to get kicks off bloodlust in people, doesn't it? Like some people watch it and you can see sort of people like snarling and getting a little bit turned on by it. Whoa, go on, hit him, boy.
No, I never enjoyed that side of it, but I could have been a professional boxer myself, you see, and so having that experience, having that ability,
it's slightly very butch.
Yeah, I'm very, you know that, very fast, very fit, and having that ability deep down, I know looking at it, I was looking at it more as a kind of fellow traveller. I was looking at it as a professional.
Jonathan, later in life, which is where you find yourself, you have become much more interested in the sporting side of things, aren't you? You're quite a physical, burly bloke these days.
I don't know if I'm burly through choice. I think it just happens as you get older. Your metabolism slows down. But I do play tennis a lot. I like playing tennis. I keep fairly fit, but I'm not, I'm not someone who's sport obsessed. I watch tennis if it's on and I remember, but I don't sort of set a date for it particularly.
Yeah.
But you love football.
I I do like it. It is a peculiar anomaly in my character.
Well, that's what I was saying at the
nice
beginning. People don't people say, "Oh no, I can't be true that he supports West Ham." They think it's a bag because of the
way I dress and the way I appear, the peculiar way I talk. But in a way, I am just a bloke from Essex. Likes women, go up Upton Park, watch the Hammers, come on. There's only a few quirky, superficial things, daft haircut, bit of eyeliner. That don't really change who you are, not in your soul.
But your use of language is different to your average football fan, and you don't hear many football fans using words like mellifluous on a regular basis, whereas you, that's like every third sentence.
I know, that's why a lot of my football chants have never got off the ground. Okay, guys, I've got a crazy suggestion. We can try this. We're a mellifluous bunch of chums here at Upton Park. You take your hands off me! How dare you! I'll kill you! I'm tougher than lots of you. Queensbury rules! Queensbury rules! Oh my God, you're right. This is brutal. My beautiful eyes! Yeah, no, you're right, Jonathan. But there's you from the heart of Leytonstone, a great big burly fella, and
Right,
yet
but-
you won't turn up.
I've just formed a theory, Russell.
Yeah.
In a way, people would not expect you to be a football fan. So, loving to defy convention as you do, you have made it clear to them you are indeed a football fan. People looking at me, especially when I was growing up, would immediately assume I was a football fan. So, therefore, similarly, to try and defy convention and bamboozle them, I used to go out my way to let them know that no, I didn't really care for what some people call the beautiful game.
We live in defiance.
So hang on a minute. So that actually makes you a Man United supporter.
Hey.
But you love Manchester United, don't you? Know you're one of the most famous fans.
Yeah,
He can do it, he's an agitator.
Like I'd love to gouge my eyes out with a grapefruit spoon.
But okay, so who's the best team at the moment? Is it Man United or is it Man City?
Oh well, it's Man United, obviously.
So they're because they've got more money. Is that right?
No, we've got endless with money, but we haven't got any talent.
Yeah,
But you like going to see them even though they're the underdog. Is it because of the underdog, or is it because
it's a little thing called supporting your local team, Jonathan. I've supported them since I was 4. It's a thing Northerners do.
But that's a nice thing.
I don't think you Southern Shandy boys would understand this, but we don't have a lot to do up north apart from watch football.
I can't drink shandy. I'm a recovering alcoholic, so that's.
I went to see Leyton Orient play once. That was supporting my local team, I suppose.
Yeah, see, you've contributed. No, you did grow up.
When are you actually going to recover from being an alcoholic and
I think when I finally get drunk and have a bally good time.
That's what I keep saying. Just have a beer. One beer.
You see, he doesn't understand. See, one thing leads to another, dear. It'd be a beer, then it's a crack, then it's the heroin.
If I had one beer, within 40 minutes I'd be in a crack house in King's Cross.
I like the fact that when you talk about it, there's not one little hint of nostalgia there. You really have moved on from that, haven't you, Russell?
I've moved on.
That's a good thing.
I think that's good for us, it's good for broadcasting in general, and I think, in a way, Jonathan, you and I, being on the radio together, here stewarded by Noel Gallagher, has been a wonderful thing for radio, and I'd like to thank you for your braveness in joining us, and we will send you a copy of this interview to make any decisions you want to, and to give you absolute authority over this. I think you behaved marvellously and wonderfully well. Thank you for doing it.
Let's hope it was a healing process for everyone hearing us together. I was so tempted when you phoned up just to put you straight into the answer machine.
That would have been brilliant.
Oh, wouldn't that have been a lovely opportunity?
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, Jonathan, for surely there will be one. Jonathan Ross, everyone, thanks, Jonathan, for doing that,
Love
mate.
to you both.
Cheers.
You're lovely men.
There he goes, bless him. Jonathan Ross, see, we can do it. There he was, that's Jonathan Ross. What are you saying, Noel?
You're alright, wasn't it? Yeah, but the way Gogs is going to write up is going to be, and Jonathan Ross joined Russell. What was it like? It was alright.
It was nice. There was some lovely bits. The boxing bit, it was good, I thought.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
I carried that bit, though, didn't I?
You did very well. You're great. This is a vehicle for you.